Hey folks, I'm Abrax and welcome back to another Division 2 video. So, looking in the comments of my last video talking about inventory management, stop hoarding loot, it seems I'm definitely not the only agent that keeps the rest of the team waiting while we have to make a little bit of inventory space. We go by many names: Hoarder, Loot Goblin, you know who you are, and you're not alone. Well, to back up that last video, which I will link in the pinned comment just in case you missed it, in this one I'm going to give you 6 tips to help you out while you're clearing out your inventory or stash. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, and if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, giving it a like goes a long way, and consider subscribing and ringing the bell. It's free and it means you won't miss any future Division 2 uploads. With that, let's get into the video. So in my last video I talked about inventory management and the kind of things I look to keep when it comes to gear, weapons or mods. And looking through the comments, it seems there are a lot more agents like myself who suffer from hoarding loot. So in this video I'm going to give you 6 quick tips that will hopefully help you save a little space whether you're a new player or a veteran to the game. I'm not going to go through the kind of things that you should keep and what you should bin. For that kind of info, check out the video pinned in the comments if that's what you're looking for. So let's dig into these tricks and tips. So let's start with number 1. That's usually a pretty good place to start, right? This is something I've been doing since way back in the Division 1 days to save some space in the stash, and that is to put gear mods into a piece of gear before you put it in your stash. This is a great way to save a little bit of space in the Division 2, with the stash including both gear and mods, unlike your inventory. This means for every chest piece, backpack, or mask you add to your stash, you can save 1 extra space. So 3 pieces of gear with 3 mods will only take up 3 spaces, not 6. Next, for the second tip, make sure you're taking advantage of all of the extra options we have available in the inventory screen. While you're in your inventory, if you select any gear slot, you'll notice you have an options menu at the bottom of the screen. By pressing the button prompt for options, you'll see a few very useful tools for inventory management. First, on the left, we have your inventory view. Here you can change between list and grid. Switching to the grid view lets you see a lot more of your inventory at once, making it a lot easier to see, organize, and dig through anything you're looking to find. On the right, there's sort by. Here you can organize your inventory in different ways, from new, rarity, favorites, as well as quite a few more options. And at the bottom there are also a few options as well, including mark all as junk, just in case you feel like going completely nuclear on your inventory. For number 3, we have sending and receiving your loadouts from your stash without having to interact with it at all. All you need to do is be in a safe area. This is something I didn't really use too much early in the game, but towards the end game it can be a real lifesaver when farming. While you're in a safe area like a safe house, the White House, or Haven in Warlords, open your inventory and head over to your loadouts. Select a loadout you do not currently have equipped and press the button prompt for options you'll see at the bottom of the inventory window. From here you can send the loadout to your stash or retrieve the items from your stash as long as your character and your stash have enough room to receive the gear and weapons from your loadout. This is a really quick way to make some extra inventory space just before heading out farming gear. Head to a safe house, unload a few loadouts you know you're not going to use, and boom, instant free space. And number 4, we have filters. Your inventory for your gear, weapons and mods have a great filter tool that can help you dig through and find pieces of loot in your inventory with specific attributes. It's as simple as going to the gear slot or weapon, hitting filters and selecting the attribute you're looking for. This can be really handy after farming to see if you've picked up anything that could be useful, or if you're looking to put a build together, this will let you find the weapons or gear pieces with the attributes you're looking for. It really helps streamlining looking for mods too. Number 5, and this is something I touched on in my last video with inventory management, but think of your Deliveries tab in your stash as a little extra storage. This one is more for agents who like to farm in the Dark Zone. Every time you extract loot from the Dark Zone, it goes into a tab in your stash labelled Deliveries. Your Deliveries tab can hold up to 60 items that you can leave there for as long as you need to. This means you can leave items in the delivery tab until you actually want or need them for something. In mine, I tend to keep a few spare pestilences, just in case I need some extra exotic components down the road. But remember, you cannot manually put items into your delivery. The only way to get things in there is to extract them from the Dark Zone. And finally, for tip number 6, if you have a spare character slot, make a Mule character. This is a character whose job is solely to hold excess gear, weapons, and mods. Simply put loot into your stash, switch character, and take the loot out, and that's a potential 150 slots for gear and weapons, and another 100 for mods, if you decide to increase the character's inventory. This is a great and cheeky way to extend your inventory and stash past its means, but the only problem with this is it can be a bit of a pain keeping tabs on what your Mule character is carrying. So sometimes it does involve a little bit of logging out and logging back in, but it can be worth it. And that is everything for this video. Hopefully you found a few of these quick tricks and tips helpful, and if you have any of your own for new players, please leave them in the comments below. Let's help each other out. If you enjoyed this video, giving it a like goes a long way and helps more people find the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell. It's free, helps the channel grow, and it means you won't miss any future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.